UFC middleweight division fight. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kicks, jumping high kicks, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight this fight.
Yeah, all right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights.
And as the wrestlers say, this is our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and reach. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA, King. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 5 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Paul Nickel!
So on the strength of a big win by...
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
A little single collar tie there. All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. An attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. This might just be a matter of time. Oh, that's going to do it, and a quick tap from there as he gets it done by submission.
The moment he got the arm straight, he got the pressure with his hips to force his opponent to tap, and he wins the fight. He got him!
Yeah, that is an outstanding submission win turned in by that fighter here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 39 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, King!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submission.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. All right, here he is, for my money, Mike, the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking.
Anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Marvin Vettori! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 15 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA, King!
Well, his last
guy that is just so versatile. And they can do these takedowns in so many ways. You saw it on full display right there with that trip.
looks like maybe he's trying to get an arm underneath the chin.
He's side to side, trying to get a bulldog choke. Oh, wow, oh! You don't see this very often. Most times it happens at a family barbecue. The only time
and this might just be a matter of time. And now he taps.
Side to side and choked him. You don't do this in a high-level martial arts fight, but this man just did exactly that.
Barbecue in Louisiana, he better be ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mugliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, King!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he could get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission. Tonight, he did just that.
Man, it's crazy. Seems like just yesterday you staring up at the posters all wide-eyed. You've been through a lot. Hell, I put you through a lot. But it was all for one reason, to get you here. Your first UFC championship. I just want to say, no matter what happens out there, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the fighter you've become. Yeah, don't get me wrong though. If you lose, I'm gonna have to bust you up in the gym next week. I already made space on the wall for a new picture, and you know how much I hate redecorating, right? So let's go get that belt, champ.
So after a long run through the middleweight ranks, here he is making the walk to the octagon for his first championship fight at 185 pounds. And this man hasn't just worked his way up the rankings. He has taken on all comers, and more often than not, he has taken out the opposition. So with the win streak in tow, now the challenges get bigger, and of course none bigger than the incumbent, the UFC middleweight champion. We'll see how his style matches up tonight. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date. Tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach.
It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, presenting the challenger, King. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 29 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting from Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Robert Whittaker.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
All right, so we got two. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Big leg kick lands.
Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses. Lands and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Huge block there. Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch land.
Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over. Oh! Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so he'll see the replay.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 3 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, King.
All right, well, the next time he fights, it'll be black trunks with gold trim. Congrats to the new UFC middleweight champion of the world.
Championship colors will be worn by this young man the next time he walks into the octagon. He came in there with a game plan, stuck to it, and got the job done. Congrats to the new UFC middleweight champion.
And it goes a little something like